We are minutes away from the start of the 21-day challenge by Lighthouse Labs, but there's a spin on it this time around. It's not a programming challenge, but a data challenge, and I'm not quite sure what to expect, but I'm looking forward to tackling all these challenges with all of you. A little bit about myself: I am a programming bootcamp graduate. I graduated a couple of years ago. I do not code professionally, nor do I program regularly, and the last time I developed was early last year when I built a program to check COVID results on a schedule. I am an IT professional, but I spend most of my time on systems and the business side of IT. Regarding the challenge itself, if the past is a good indicator, these challenges start off easy, then ramp up. The first few challenges take only a few minutes to complete, and the most complex challenges taking hours to solve. Everybody will be moving at their own pace, and the way I see it, that's perfectly fine, as you'll be building good habits and challenging yourself along the way. A fair disclaimer: these videos will contain solutions to the problems, so please attempt them yourself first and reference these videos if you get stuck or want to see an alternative way of tackling the problem. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll see you back at midnight for day 1 of the 21-day data challenge by Lighthouse Labs. Okay, day 1 of the 21-day data challenge. Let's go ahead and tackle this. Just so you guys have an idea of what this is, it is a development environment that's kind of contained all here online. If you need a quick tutorial on how to run this, there's a link right down here, this video, that brings you through a few commands and how to use the Jupyter Notebook itself. I know earlier on I said that the first challenge might only take a few minutes, and it will if you know Python, but because Python is absolutely new to me, I had to go through these articles and learn a bit about it. So you'll see there's a link right here that talks a little bit about strings and characters in Python. There is a link right here that talks about formatting strings in Python. Now onto the challenge itself. Basically, we've moved in, we need to sign this lease agreement. This lease agreement is contained in a variable called lease right here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to create a variable signature, and I'll set it to my name, and I'll press Shift Enter to run that, or I can hit Run Program up here to just restart it all and run it from the top to the bottom, so you see this update to 1 and 2. And then this particular challenge is actually a multiple choice question, so you have 5 different options here. We can go through this and try to understand what's happening here, but when it comes to programming, I find it's just easier to run this code to see what happens. So I'm going to pause the video here and quickly type all these in just to see what we get. Okay, so I've gone ahead and typed in the possible answers into the IDE. So I used the command print, and then I entered in what the variable would have equaled. Let's take a look at all this. First line is given to us. The second line, I created a variable, which is my signature. In the third line, I used the first answer. And you can see here the result is my name and then dear dot. That doesn't look right, so we'll rule that one out. In the second answer, we have here the lease agreement, and it says please sign here, and then my name immediately follows right after. In the third answer, we see it has a lease agreement, and then my name appends onto the next line. In the next example, we have my name here, but we have this little plus symbol in front of my name, and that doesn't look quite right either. In the last answer, we have once again the lease agreement with my name here. You can see that these two answers do match each other, whereas this one right here, please sign here, my name follows after right there. So truth be told, I actually got 0 points on this particular challenge because I selected this one first and then this one second. But the reason that these two are wrong is because my name doesn't append directly after please sign here. This right here is actually the right answer because my name comes right after please sign here, but my gripe with this is that it doesn't use the variable signature whatsoever. There you have it. That's the answer for day 1, and let's go ahead and submit this. I hope you got some value out of this day 1 video of the 21-day data challenge by Lighthouse Labs. I'll be back tomorrow with an answer to the day 2 challenge. See you then.